You are all welcome to today's news analysis. This is where we slow things down and explain what really matters. If you are someone who likes clear thinking, calm breakdowns, and real political sense, then you are in the right place. Nigeria is changing fast. And if you don't pay attention, you will miss the meaning behind the headlines. Before we go deep, please do one thing for this channel. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss our next analysis. Here, we don't shout. We don't insult. We don't chase noise. We look at facts. We connect the dots. And we tell the story as it truly is. Today's discussion is important. It involves power, loyalty, and quiet decisions that can shape the future of Nigerian politics. From Abia State to Rivers State, and now to Enugu, serious signals are being sent. Not with drama, but with words that carry weight. So sit back, listen closely, and stay with me till the end. Because this one is deeper than it looks. Governor Alex Otti has spoken. The governor of Abia State has spoken clearly, calmly, and with purpose. And when a sitting governor speaks at a moment like this, it is not random. It is not casual talk. It is a message. Governor Alex Otti said something that immediately caught attention across Nigeria. He said, "I did not join the Labour Party because of Peter Obi." That sentence alone is strong. It changes a lot of assumptions. For a long time, many people believed the Labour Party was held together by one man. Many believed Peter Obi was the reason everyone came in. But Otti's words say something different. He made it clear that his political journey has its own roots. He did not follow blindly. He did not join out of pressure. He joined based on his own belief and choice. Then he went further. And this is where the matter becomes deeper. Governor Otti said Peter Obi personally informed him about his intention to defect. This tells us something important. It shows respect. It shows that Obi did not move in secret, at least not with Otti. Otti said he listened. He said he understood. And then he said something mature and rare in Nigerian politics. He said he gave Peter Obi his blessing. This is not a small thing. In Nigeria, politicians often fight when paths change. They insult. They accuse. They turn it into war. But Otti did not do that. He did not shout. He did not condemn. He did not attack Obi's choice. Instead, he acted like a leader who understands that politics is about timing, space, and personal judgment. But then came the line that made everything clear. Governor Alex Otti said, "However, I will not defect with him." That sentence is firm. It is respectful, but it is final. This is where many people misunderstood the message. Some rushed to say there is crisis. Others said there is betrayal. But if you listen closely, this is not conflict. This is independence. Otti is saying, "I respect your move, but my path is different." And that matters because he is not just anyone. He is the governor of Abia State. He is currently the strongest elected Labour Party figure in the southeast. So when he decides to stay, it sends a signal. It tells party members that Labour Party is not empty. It tells supporters that leadership is not running away. And it tells the country that Peter Obi's decision does not automatically carry everyone along. This also shows maturity on both sides. Obi informed him. Otti responded with honesty. No drama. No fake unity. No public fight. And this is happening at a sensitive moment. Because Peter Obi is set to defect to the African Democratic Congress, ADC, today in Enugu. That timing is not small. It raises questions. It creates tension. It forces people to choose sides. But Otti is not choosing sides emotionally. He is choosing stability. As governor of Abia State, he knows the weight of his office. He knows that his political decisions affect millions of people. He cannot afford confusion. By staying back, he is saying something simple but strong. Governance comes first. Structure matters. Consistency is key. This also reminds Nigerians that politics is not a football club. You don't move just because your friend moves. You move when it makes sense for your people. And that is the heart of Otti's message. He is not against Obi. He is not fighting him. But he is not following him either. That balance is rare. And that is why this moment is important. Because when leaders start speaking like this, it means Nigerian politics is slowly changing. Less noise. More meaning. And this statement from the Abia state governor is not the end of the story. It is the opening line. The ground is shifting. And the next moves will tell us who truly understands power, timing, and responsibility. Stay with me. Because what comes next is even heavier. Now the focus shifts from quiet distance to open confrontation. From calm words to direct challenge. Barrister Darlington Agomuo stepped into the conversation, and he did not speak with fear. He did not speak with hesitation. He spoke with confidence. His words were aimed straight at Nyesom Wike. Not indirectly. Not with coded language. He said it plainly. You are not even the leader of the All Progressives Congress in Rivers State. That sentence alone shakes the image many people have carried for years. Wike has long been seen as the power center in Rivers politics. Even after leaving office, many still believe he pulls the strings. Many believe nothing moves without his approval. But Agomuo challenged that belief openly. He reminded everyone of something simple but important. Power is not claimed. Power is held. Then he went further. He said there is only one governor in Rivers State. And that governor is Siminalayi Fubara. That statement is not emotional. It is factual. In Nigerian politics, former leaders often struggle to release control. They try to rule from behind. They try to remain louder than the office itself. Agomuo's words were a reminder that the seat matters more than the shadow. That authority comes from office, not from past strength. And then came the line that cut deepest. Don't try to make yourself a god. That was not abuse. That was warning. In Nigerian politics, when people begin to act untouchable, problems follow. Agomuo was calling out that mindset. He was saying no one is above structure. No one is bigger than the state. No one owns power forever. This moment is important because it shows a growing boldness. People are no longer whispering. They are speaking openly. And this is not coming from the streets. It is coming from a lawyer. A man trained to weigh words carefully. That tells us this is not emotional talk. It is calculated truth. This also reflects a larger shift happening across the country. Old political strongholds are being questioned. Long-standing power centers are being tested. The idea that one man controls everything is losing strength. Rivers State is not alone in this. Across Nigeria, younger politicians and professionals are pushing back against godfather politics. They are saying loyalty must have limits. Influence must have boundaries. Agomuo's statement also protects Governor Fubara. It draws a clear line around his authority. It tells the public that Rivers State has one governor. Not two. Not one in office and one outside. That clarity is important for governance. Because when power is divided, progress suffers. This is not about insulting Wike. It is about redefining leadership. Wike is experienced. He is influential. But experience does not cancel structure. Influence does not replace office. And Nigerians understand this deeply. Many have seen states struggle because former leaders refuse to step aside. So when someone speaks boldly like this, it resonates. It also connects directly to what is happening with Otti and Peter Obi. Different styles. Same message. Power is changing shape. Otti chose calm separation. Agomuo chose direct confrontation. Both are saying the same thing in different ways. No one owns the system. Politics is no longer about one man leading and others following without thought. It is becoming about choice, balance, and responsibility. And this moment in River State is a sign. A sign that the era of silent control is being challenged. This is not the end of the matter. Reactions will come. Pushback will come. But one thing is already clear. The fear is fading. And when fear fades, truth becomes louder. Now bring everything together and look at the bigger picture. What we are seeing is not coincidence. It is pattern. On one side, Peter Obi is preparing to move to the African Democratic Congress, ADC. On the other side, Governor Otti of Abia State is choosing to stay where he is. And in River State, voices are rising to challenge old power lines. Different actors. Different locations. One clear signal. Nigerian politics is entering a new phase. This phase is not driven by noise. It is driven by decisions. Otti did not fight Obi. He respected him, but he chose his own path. That shows leadership. Agomuo did not beg Wike. He confronted him with words that cannot be ignored. That shows courage. And Peter Obi's move itself shows something else. It shows that political platforms are no longer permanent homes. They are tools. What matters now is structure, timing, and control of narrative. For years, Nigerian politics has been built around strong men and loyal followers. Around fear and influence. Around silence and obedience. But today, those rules are breaking. Governors are asserting independence. Professionals are speaking without fear. Former power holders are being reminded of limits. This is not chaos. This is correction. And for the ordinary Nigerian watching from home, this matters deeply. Because when power is balanced, governance improves. When leaders are challenged, accountability grows. No leader should be followed blindly. No former leader should rule forever. What Otti did was protect stability. He understood that as a sitting governor, his first duty is to his people, not to personal loyalty. What Agomuo did was protect structure. He reminded everyone that office carries authority, not memory. And what Peter Obi is doing is testing political space. He is taking a risk, and risks always reshape the field. Some of these moves will succeed. Some will fail. But the system will not remain the same. That is the real story. The 2027 road is already being built. Every statement now is a brick. Every decision now is a signal. And Nigerians are no longer watching quietly. They are asking questions. They are comparing actions. They are learning to separate emotion from leadership. This is healthy for democracy. Power should not be worshipped. It should be checked. Loyalty should not be blind. It should be earned. As this story continues, more names will enter. More alliances will shift. More truths will come out. So do not look at these events as isolated drama. Look at them as signs. Signs that the old way is losing grip. Signs that the new way is demanding space. If you want to understand Nigerian politics beyond headlines, this is the moment to pay attention. Because the game is changing. And those who fail to adjust will be left behind. If this analysis gave you clarity, support this channel. Like the video. Share it with someone who thinks deeply. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Here, we don't shout. We don't insult. We explain power the way it truly works. This is Nigeria. And the shift has already begun. As we bring this analysis to a close, one thing should be clear in your mind. What we are witnessing is not confusion. It is transition. Nigerian politics is slowly moving away from blind followership and loud control. It is shifting toward choice, structure, and personal responsibility. Governor Otti's position shows us that leadership can be calm and firm at the same time. He did not insult. He did not attack. Yet he made his stand very clear. Barrister Darlington Agomuo's words remind us that power must respect limits. No matter how strong a man once was, the system must come first. And Peter Obi's decision to move tells us that political space is still open. Nothing is fixed. Everything is being tested. These moments matter because they shape the future before elections even arrive. They influence how people think. They change how loyalty is defined. For Nigerians watching, the lesson is simple. Do not follow noise. Follow sense. Ask who respects structure. Ask who understands timing. Ask who puts responsibility above ego. The days when one voice controlled everything are fading. The days when silence meant agreement are ending. This is how real democracy grows. Slowly. Quietly. But firmly. As citizens, our role is not to worship leaders. Our role is to hold them accountable. And that starts with understanding what is really happening. If this breakdown helped you see things more clearly, please support this channel. Like the video so more people can find it. Share it with friends who care about Nigeria's future. And subscribe with your notification on so you stay informed. Here, we will continue to break down politics without fear or bias. We will continue to speak with reason, not anger. Nigeria is changing. And those who pay attention early will understand it better. Thank you for staying till the end.